7 things you should not expose to anyone. Welcome to our video on Stoicism's timeless wisdom for navigating a world where oversharing has become the norm. In an age of social media and constant connectivity, we often reveal too much about ourselves, inviting judgment, envy, or even betrayal. Stoicism, the ancient philosophy from Greece and Rome, teaches us the art of discretion, knowing what to share and what to keep private to protect our peace and build resilience. Today, we'll explore 7 things Stoicism advises you to keep to yourself, from personal struggles to your deepest values. These lessons, rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, will help you cultivate inner strength and live with purpose. Grab a notebook, hit subscribe, and let's dive into this guide to Stoic privacy. 1. Your past struggles and triumphs. Your personal battles, whether overcoming loss, hardship, or failure, are sacred. Stoicism teaches that these experiences shape your character, but broadcasting them risks diminishing their value. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. Sharing every detail of your struggles can invite pity, skepticism, or arrogance, as it may seem you're seeking validation. Instead, let your actions speak. Seneca advised, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Your growth from past challenges is evident in how you live now, not in recounting every battle. Example, consider Sarah, a single mother who faced unemployment and loss. Instead of dwelling on her hardships, she focuses on creating a loving home for her kids and helping her community. Her resilience shines through her actions, not her stories, earning respect without exposing her pain. Practice. Journal privately about a past struggle. Reflect on how it shaped you, but commit to showing your strength through actions, not words. This keeps your dignity intact and avoids external judgment. 2. The details of your goals. Your ambitions are a roadmap to your future, but sharing every step can backfire. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some are not." While it's fine to share your general direction, revealing specifics like a business plan or personal milestone opens you to unsolicited advice, envy, or sabotage. When you overshare, you lose control, like handing over the keys to your dreams. Others may question your path or, worse, undermine it. Stoicism values self-reliance. Your goals are yours to protect. Example, imagine Alex, an aspiring entrepreneur. He shares his startup idea broadly, detailing every strategy. A colleague, feigning support, copies his concept, leaving Alex betrayed. Had he kept specifics private, his vision would have remained secure. Practice. Write down one goal and its detailed steps. Share only the broad outline with others, e.g., "I'm starting a business," and keep the rest private. This preserves your autonomy and protects your progress. 3. Your inner joy and contentment. Happiness is precious, but flaunting it can attract cynicism or envy. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." In a world where negativity often dominates, your genuine joy can seem suspicious to others. Stoicism encourages you to express contentment confidently but discreetly, avoiding detailed explanations that invite scrutiny. When asked, "How are you?" say, "I'm doing well," with a smile, rather than listing why. This radiates strength without exposing your inner peace to doubters. Example, John, a teacher, finds joy in his faith and community work despite personal challenges. When questioned, he doesn't overshare his optimism. He lets his positive actions inspire others. This shields his peace from skeptics who might dismiss his happiness. Practice. Next time someone asks about your well-being, respond briefly and positively. Reflect privately in a journal about what brings you joy, keeping it a sacred source of strength. 4. The intimacy of your relationships. Your relationships, especially romantic ones, are a private sanctuary. Stoicism emphasizes loyalty and discretion, warning against airing personal conflicts or intimate details. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Sharing relationship struggles publicly or with friends risks weakening trust and inviting outside opinions that muddy your clarity. Resolve conflicts privately with your partner to strengthen your bond. Public venting, especially online, turns sacred matters into gossip, eroding intimacy. Example: Emma and her partner face a disagreement. Instead of posting online or confiding in friends, she discusses it directly with him. Their honest conversation resolves the issue, preserving their connection without external interference. Practice: if you face a relationship challenge, pause before sharing it. Write down your thoughts, then address them with your partner. This protects your bond and fosters trust. 5. Your financial situation. Your finances, whether prosperous or strained, are no one's business but your own. Seneca cautioned against chasing external validation, noting, "It is not the man who has too little who is poor, but the one who hankers after more." Sharing wealth can attract opportunists. Revealing struggles can invite judgment, as society often equates money with worth. Maintaining mystery about your finances protects your dignity and prevents others from exploiting or pitying you. Confidence, not desperation, opens doors. Example: Michael, a freelancer, avoids discussing his income even with close friends. When pressed, he says, "I'm managing," keeping his financial ups and downs private. This shields him from unsolicited advice or envy, preserving his independence. Practice: if someone asks about your finances, deflect politely, e.g., "I'm doing fine, thanks." Journal about your financial goals privately to maintain focus and confidence. 6. The confidences of others. Stoicism places immense value on trust and loyalty. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Disclosing others' secrets or vulnerabilities betrays their trust and weakens your character. How you handle confidences reflects your integrity. Protecting others' privacy builds stronger relationships and shows moral strength. Gossip or betrayal erodes trust, harming both you and your connections. Example: Lisa's friend shares a personal struggle, trusting her to keep it confidential. When another friend pries, Lisa says, "That's not my story to tell." Her discretion strengthens her friend's trust and her own reputation. Practice: when tempted to share someone's secret, pause and ask, "Would I want this shared about me?" Commit to silence, reinforcing your ethical core. 7. Your core values and beliefs. Your deepest principles, whether spiritual, moral, or philosophical, are a sacred compass. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is good for the hive is good for the bee." Stoicism urges you to live by your values without broadcasting them to seek approval. Sharing them risks inviting debate or pressure to conform, diluting your conviction. Stand firm in your beliefs, letting them guide your actions rather than explaining them to others. This preserves your integrity and inspires through example. Example: Rachel, a nurse, lives by compassion and honesty. When colleagues push her to cut corners, she quietly upholds her standards, earning respect through her actions rather than preaching her values. Practice: write down one core value, e.g., integrity. Reflect on how you can embody it today without explaining it to others. Let your actions speak louder than words. Avoid gossip and judgment. Stoics warn against gossip as it harms your character and relationships. Seneca said, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself, what fault of mine most closely resembles the one I am about to criticize?" Focus on your own growth instead. Don't dwell on mortality. While Stoics practice memento mori, reflecting on death, obsessing over it publicly can spread fear. Acknowledge mortality privately to live more fully in the present. Release past regrets. Epictetus taught there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Let go of past resentments privately to free your mind. Don't boast of achievements. Humility is a Stoic virtue. Boasting invites envy and shifts focus from intrinsic virtue to external praise. Let your accomplishments speak through your character. Example: David, a community leader, avoids gossip, reflects privately on his mortality, releases past grudges, and lets his work shine without boasting. His Stoic discretion makes him a trusted figure. Practice. Choose one of these insights to apply this week. For example, catch yourself before gossiping and redirect the conversation to something positive. Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies in what we keep private. By guarding your past struggles, goals, joy, relationships, finances, others' confidences, and core values, you protect your peace and build resilience. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Start today. Pick one of these 7 things and commit to keeping it private for a week. Journal how it feels to hold that space for yourself.